So good afternoon, people. Welcome back to another video. And it finished Leicester 4, Newcastle 0. And if you do like the video, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, it's been 24 hours ago for that 4-0 drubbing. Absolutely shocking yesterday. Poor. And we bought it yesterday because this is an opportunity to get on the bottom three with a victory at King Power Stadium. And it just hasn't happened because the players just didn't really want to know. You look at the team lineup, play 4-4-2. I mean, let's be real, our defence is shocking. Jamal Lewis is not a leader. And everyone's raving said had a brilliant game against Burnley. And then, yesterday, he gives away a penalty, which it wasn't a penalty, by the way, but before that, the Barca played the ball out from the back towards themselves. We can't do that. We cannot play the ball out from the back. We just cannot. We are a disgrace. Offer Macrio, solid. He's okay, but again, just pass it backwards all the time. Jamal Lewis, he wasn't brilliant, but he wasn't bad. But in other words, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything brilliant. Damien Shah has been regressed by Lascelles. I feel for him. He's all over the place at the moment. And Lascelles, and everyone's saying that your captain, he's not. And in the midfield was absolutely weak. We got dominated by their midfield. Even Ndidi went to centre back. They were asking us the questions. We couldn't come up with an answer at all whatsoever. Our midfield is absolutely weak. John Joe shows we fit the type. He did okay, but again, he was overrun in the midfield by their midfield. Tielemans, fantastic in midfield. Maddison, apart from that dive, fantastic. Yeah. And Joe Willock, I'm sure he played for us last season for a new Arsenal contract, which just didn't come up at all whatsoever. Yeah. He's been shocking this season, Joe Willock. He really has been shocking this season. Yeah. Very disappointed in this guy. Absolutely disgrace. And Miggy, I'm real on. I love him, but when was the last time he had a wonderful game for us? When was the last time? When's the last time he had 8s out of 10, 9s out of 10s? It must have been a long, long time ago. Yeah. And I'm not going to give it an 8 or 9 out of 10 for this as well, because I'm sorry, but he's been absolutely poor. He was headless chicken yesterday. A lot of fun. Poor Callum Wilson. He was feeling up scraps. He didn't get any service at all yesterday. One chance he had earlier on, and he shot just wide. And other than that, he's been a virtual spectator. Yeah. And he has to come out from striker position to defence to help out. And that's not his game. And ASM, I'll come to later on. So if you do like the video, do slap the likes on. Do subscribe. And also leave your comments in the sections on live comments, by the way. Yeah. I'm looking forward to your comments. Yeah. And that's just how it is. So I'm going to go on straight to the player ratings. Yeah. I'm going to go with Barca. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. The goals wasn't his fault, but I will blame for the first goal when he tried to play out from the back to Lascelles. He's a part of that problem as well. I'm not going to lie. Don't do it, Martin. Because we cannot play out from the back. We have not got the players to do that. If you want to do it that way, get some new players in January, and then you can do it. We need the players who can actually play out from the back. We haven't got the players to do so. So you can just get a 5 out of 10. On to Mancreel. I went on to Daniel Chalmers, gave him a 4 out of 10. Yeah, have a think about it. I'm going to give him a 3 out of 10. I'm not going to lie. He did no fear of us unless I got the second goal. Yeah. And his position was very, very poor. Yeah. And he wasn't the worst defender of the day, but he's a part of it as well. I do like Javier. I really, really do. But at the end of the day, he needs to be offensive, more offensive. I want to see him more forward. I want to see him put his crosses in, overlapping on the right-hand side. He hasn't even done that. Yeah. One moment, and I could be wrong on this, he played it all the way back to Barca, where he was in a good position. It's just going, it's like watching Steve Bruce all over again. Yeah. So I'm going to give him I'll give him a 3. Going to the other side, I'll go to Jamal Lewis. Listen, I'm not going to tap on this guy yet. There's no way. He's only a handful of games. And, excuse me, out of the back four, I think he was the best out of the back four, in my opinion. Yeah. He's got energy, tension in the possession. Yeah. The problem is, right, that he's just like the rest of them sort of thing. Wasn't very good. He wasn't the worst on the pitch. Wasn't the best on the pitch. So I'm going to give him, I gave him a 5 on Daniel's channel yesterday, so I'm going to stick with a 5. On to Fabian Schär. I mean, let's be real, he didn't look confident on the bar yesterday, which is a big, big problem. Yeah. And he was suspect as well, most of the game. And I expect better from him. Now, I'm not going to blame him wholly. I'm going to blame Lascelles in a minute. Yeah. He's been badly regressed. And I'm sorry, but at times took the safe option as well. Maybe he didn't seem confident today in the back four. So I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Jamal Lascelles, listen, he's a big worry at the minute, and this is your captain, your leader, your guy, yeah? He's not mind on any of those subjects, yeah? Yeah, he gave a penalty away, which was very, very harsh, but he dangling the leg caused a bit of trouble there, which cost us a penalty. But my God, his marking and organisation in the back four and his leadership credentials is absolutely shocking, yeah? He was a good leader under Rafa, but since then, he's been poor. Surely he needs to be dropped now. He needs to be dropped. D-R-O-P-E-D, dropped. Yeah? I mean, if he's not careful, he's going to be one of the worst centre defenders in our lifetime. And I don't want that for him, yeah? He's been poor. I'll give him a 2 out of 10. Yeah? Again, try to pull out from the back with Dubravka. Doesn't work. And surely he needs to be dropped. Get Federico Fernandez in on Thursday, yeah? Drop him because you can't afford him having any mistakes. Oh, and by the way, I'll sign a whole new back four. Get a whole new back four in January, right? And have it from there because I cannot trust this back four at all because we'll get relegated with that back four. Real talk. And I'm going to call it out like it is. I'm going to say it like it is, yeah? And if they don't like it, yeah, tough. I'm calling it out, yeah? I'm not a sheep. I've got my own opinion. Paul's got his own opinion. Bass got his own opinion. PD Pat's got his own opinion. Yeah? So he's a 2 out of 10 and he needs to be dropped. Yeah, Eddie needs to grow some balls now and get this guy dropped. So that's the back four. On to the midfield. I'm going to start with John Joe Shelby. I mean, he did okay. It was just the worst performance under Eddie Howe, I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's taking the simple options too often. Yeah. And his passing has been okay in the first half. Second half, I just didn't see much of him, by the way. Yeah. And I was pretty harsh on him yesterday, but I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I might have said different on Daniel's channel, so I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Miggy, listen, he's got energy. His person is good, but yesterday he ran like a headless chicken. His fan ball's poor again, and there's the reason why he's taken off after 60 minutes. Yeah, because he was poor, absolutely poor yesterday. And I said earlier, I would have given him 8 and 9 out of 10, but I'm not going to do that until he starts performing and show us what he's all about. Yeah, he's a number 10 role. I want to see his performance like he did under Rafa Benitez. Not only that, I mean, I want him to take the games to the opponents. I want to see him take on players. I want to see him dominate games, and he hasn't done it. Yeah, I do love Miggy, but unfortunately, it's gone backwards. Yeah, and surely now he needs to fix up between now and the end of the year. Otherwise, he can go as well. Sorry, he can go to Spain because the Premier League might not be for him anymore. He looks weak, pushed off the ball, and at times he looks scared. It's either beef up or move on. So Miggy, I'll give him a 3 out of 10. Joel Willock, he's an attacking midfielder, not a central midfielder. Yeah? Let's be real. I mean, he does try, but yesterday, he was absolutely shocking yesterday. Yeah? What's his best position? What does he actually do? Because someone leave a comment in the section in the live comments and tell me what he does. Yeah? Because I haven't seen it this season. Last season, he scored 8 goals this season. Yeah? And he kept us up. This season, he hasn't been the same player at all whatsoever. Yeah, I'm going to cuss him out because he's been poor all season. I'm not going to lie. I'll do him a half-term player ratings in a week's or so time, and he will not get a high rating. Yeah, I'm sure he played for an Arsenal contract. Let's be real, and he hasn't played like last season. And I'm a big fan of Joe Willock. Yeah, again, I've got to cuss him because he's not been good enough for me. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. He was absolutely poor. Sorry, but I could have given him less than that. I could well have given him less. So he's a 2. So that's the midfield. I'm going to go on to Joe Linton. Listen, my man in the match. Yeah? Okay, he gave the ball away for Leicester's 4th goal, but he was passing, he was running, he's winning the balls and that sort of thing. Worked hard in midfield. Yeah? And I know, listen, I'm not Joe Linton's biggest fan, but the last few games, he's been a star man. Yeah? He worked hard, shows some nice touches here and then. Did he impact the game? No. Does he work hard? Yes. Let's be real. And at times, he has to cover for someone's mistakes. And that's unfair on him. I don't want to see that. I want him to do what he does best and make some runs, wins the ball. And, I'm honest with you, I'll put him in central midfield. Yeah? Because I think he'd do a good job there. Yes, it was tough on him yesterday, but I think, for me, in my opinion, he was a star man. Man of the match, 6 out of 10. And on to ASM. Listen, we all know he's a fantastic dribbler. And on this day, he's wonderful to watch. Yeah, but at the minute, we're just carrying him. He's a liability. And the reason he's a liability, because he has got a final product. He has not got a final ball. Yeah? 2 players was on yesterday several times, and he didn't have a clue. He did not have a clue at all whatsoever. Yeah? And since Eddie Howe's taken over, yes, he is okay against Brentford, but the bottom line is he's been poor. He wants to be the main man at Newcastle United. Not anymore, he's not. And when he does lose the ball, he gets frustrated. Yeah? And once you get frustrated, you need to fix up very, very quickly. But he's not a team player. Yeah? And he needs to fix up very, very quickly. Otherwise, he's going to end up getting dropped. And I'm a fan of Alan. I do love him. On his day, like I said, he's a world beater. But in several games, he's a leg beater. You know what I mean? Not good enough for me. How much is he worth? 50 million is rated. Yeah, I tell you what, on his perform wouldn't give him £50, let alone 50 million. Yeah, otherwise, top clubs would have been after him by now. You know what I mean? They would have been swarming on him. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I could give him a 4 out of 10, but I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 because he does some dribbles set that. Let's be real. But he needs to box his ideas up very, very quickly. Otherwise, he's going to end up getting dropped. On to Callum Wilson. He was a passenger charge today. Yeah, he had a good chance, which you screwed wide. But other than that, the service from the midfield was absolutely shocking. He didn't get the balls whatsoever. He struggled to get many touches on the ball. At times, I think I'll be playing with 10 men today. Yeah, and I'm going to give him a 5. But at the end of the day, right, he needs help, and he's not getting any help from midfield. I was in midfield changing it up against Liverpool. Yeah, play 4-4-2 because we're not going to win that game on Thursday. No chance, absolutely no way. Yeah, but I feel for him, and you know what? If I was Callum Wilson, I'd just say, look, I want a day off. You know what I mean? I would just say, take the day off. You carries on. Yeah, so he's a 5 out of 10. On to the subs. Ryan Fraser. Listen, he did a few decent chances to get good balls in the box. Yeah, he did okay. And I'm going to give him a standard 5. Jacob Murphy, I'm going to give him a standard 5 as well. Tried to inject some energy, but at the end of the day, he couldn't do much. So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Let's be honest with you. I'm going to go through some comments as well, by the way. Thanks so much for your comments. I'll just flick it up there a second. I do apologise. Sorry about this, lads. Just having a bit of comments. I'm going to start with Shira69. If it's pain to watch Shaffin to Linton, only playing that tried. Totally agree. All the videos of Madison Stive and Coddle with the referees being tightened down on Twitter. Powers to be hiding in a hit this weekend of refereeing, especially for AR. Again, they are backing up the big 6 yet again. Or anyone that plays Newcastle United. So I think all defenders are better than the 4. Midfield 4, Miggy 5 for effort. Well, I'll just give him 3, mate, because what was his moment? Yeah, worse than 4, how 3? I got to give him a rating, by the way. You know what I mean? ASM ain't got the cat or dog fight out relegation. Paul Shelby's head dropped after having covered both his ASM's defensive work. Yeah, totally agree, Nigel, mate. Totally agree. Yeah, after to Matthew, okay, my guy. We need players that can cross the ball in the box, not run in the core of the defense. I totally agree. I want to see 2 wingers. I'm back. Yeah, I totally agree, Nigel. Again, totally agree. Foxy, Willock is a player between the midfield and forward. If you play him out of position like we are, it's unfair to judge him so harshly. The thing is, so Foxy, I stand by what I said. He played for new controversies he didn't get. And it comes to Newcastle, right? He's been poor. He's been poor this season. I'll judge him on this season. But last season is gone. This season is now. And we are in big trouble. Simple as that. Matty, this is Jordan's worst game for a while and still our best player on the pitch. Yeah, totally agree. He's the one who's worked hard. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Still come playing that performance. Nigel game, Joe has grit. Actually, benefits of the team, box to box. Well, I still want to see that from Joe Willock. Sort of thing. It's been poor. I'm calling it how it is. Joe Linton, he's one of the worst. People defend him over a tackle again. Really, reality is he's got disposed in most of the games yesterday. Gives the ball away in key areas for some of Leicester's 4th goal. Yeah, he wasn't the only worst player on the pitch, but he still did okay. Yeah, but he might be a brilliant, good player at home, but away from home, you got to do it because that performance yesterday will not be tolerated. After into Paddy, okay. The game was a complete disaster. It was, mate. It was. Man of the match went to the fans. I'll comment on one in a minute. For what I saw and heard, they were class and start to finish. That's from John Richardson. Thank you for that. Do subscribe to my channel, John. No way, ASN ain't worth a fee. Ain't worth a fee. No defensive player, no pressing, and no end product. He needs to work on that very quickly. Otherwise, we are going to get relegated. And I will say now, we need to start building from January and not in the summer. John, they played miserable yesterday. The problem is your team. They have players like our Fred and McTominay, Joe Linton and ASM this far a lot. They're good when you don't expect them to be. Well, they dare fix up very quickly, or else to be rated. I think you need relegation to all your players and start from fresh. The team has so much dead wood. It's actually a worse squad for an old relegation fighting team. Set, I totally agree, mate. This is why we need to buy players in January. Build now. Don't wait till the summer. Build now. It's as simple as that. And if you do get relegated with the new players that we've got, then at least you know what Newcastle's are like, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Give Fierce and Murphy a go on the wings. I totally agree. Yeah, I'll get them in. I'll drop ASM. I'll drop Miggy as well. Definitely. I'll bring Fierce in. I want hard-working players in the midfield. Do you know what I mean? Someone's going to get in their fists. You know what I mean? We're not going to win on Thursday. And I've got to do a watch-along for that game. God help us. God help us. I'd rather still be in Milan, by the way, for a couple of days. Let's be real. ASM greedy and lazy yesterday. Yes. And maybe I'm back to being a headless chicken. Correct. We're going to need a win, at least 8 wins to stay up. Where's the 8 wins going to come from, though, Matthew? We need new players, mate. We need a new back 4. We need a new back 4. I still kick Jamal Lewis, but we need a new back 4. Simple as that. I won't we get relegated. All the Premiership teams start to loan all their players to the opposition to keep us down. Well, we need to get players in. I mean, there's rumoured Eddie Howe's is going to give £200 million to spend, yeah? And I heard other rumours that he's going to get 50. With 50 million ain't enough. It's not enough. Got Bullet Boy as well. After the last few games, I dare to hope how wrong I was. That was terrible. It was terrible, mate. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking. I also think it's not your manager's fault. I'm back at Eddie Howe 100%, yeah? And yesterday I posted out a tweet saying, trust the process, yeah? For the players and not for Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe, this guy's going to be fantastic. I really do. He needs his own players in. When I get all these weird stars, all the run-ins tell us to F off, blah, 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 bad tweet, this and that and t'other, yeah? Our fan base, right? Or some of our fan base are a disgrace. And I'm going to say that. I've started to call out people how it is, yeah? And I still get people apologize to us on DM. Well, I'm not going to forget your apologies, man. You called us out, yeah? And that's it. Don't change your mind unless you really have to. Still, I always think it's not your manager's fault. These players didn't even try to change. I saw a picture of ASM drinking at a bar, having fun after your previous loss, literally after the game. I didn't know that, still, but I'm going to say it now. If that is true to form, then I'm sorry. Something needs to be done about it. These players are so comfortable, honestly. Yeah, and I'll drop them. You know, they're getting away with it for far too long. Yeah, far too long. Let's make a build now. Still got hope we can stay up. It's going to need extremely hard work, Matthew. I have to agree with you, mate. Let's go Madrid versus Man. You've got to be a good side. I agree with you, Tom. That would be a cracking game. That actually goes in that as well, by the way. I'm trying to understand the mentality of people criticising Amira for his end product despite always working hard at the same time. Defend Joe Linton's work effort despite having no end product. Foxy, listen, you're in trouble, mate. Yeah, they need to wake up. Yeah, Miggy needs to wake up. Yeah, and show us what it's all about. Yeah, and it's not all about being harsh. It's all about being real. Yeah, these players need to be called out because yesterday was an opportunity to get out the bottom three. And let's be real, they just didn't perform. They just didn't want to be there yesterday. And some of the attitude of the players is a joke. Eddie Howe, they broke Eddie Howe yesterday. And I've done a clip. Check out on that. And I've done that. That's one of the reasons why I've got 700 views on that clip alone. 720 for that clip. And it's not even 24 hours yet. Yeah? But end of the day, Miggy needs to fix up. I love him, but he's got to show us what it's all about. I'm still running at how 100%. Good man, Matty. Love you, man. United fan base is the highest disgrace. We always fight to each other, while the team is not even trying for a new manager. It's like they're playing under Ollie again. Well, the thing is, so right, I mean, with Ollie, he should never have been sacked. The players need to look at the mirror. Yeah, players like Paul Pogba. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, and a few others as well needs to fix up for United and start performing. Yeah, this will never happen under Fergie. And if we had Sir Bobby Robson manager our club now, I guarantee you one thing: most of the players will be gone. Even not put over those players who got the day. Let's be real. Nigel B. Eddie Howe's the only positive left in our squad. Yep. I love Eddie Howe, by the way. And he walks in and he said that he knows how job's going to be now. It's going to be a harder job than he thought it was going to be. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. I really do. And I got sorry, Foxy, but Jordan has suffered a lot more than I'm here on. Matthew, I'm with you all the way, mate. Yeah, totally agree. Good Champions League draw, John. Yeah, it's been a good draw. It's been taking place for the second time, hasn't it? Yeah. I tell you what, I think Liverpool will be kicking themselves there. So for they had Salzburg, and now they got to play Inter Milan. What a draw! What a draw! Didn't Man U draw PSG? They did originally, but Man U's got Atletico de Madrid now. So I can't see where Newcastle next one's going to come from with yesterday's performance. Yeah, it's not going to be Liverpool. It's not going to be Man U, and it's not going to be Man City. I'm not going to lie. The thing is, guys, right? Watch Norwich City. They were fantastic against Man United. Fantastic. Yeah. They gave the all. But it's the finishing. Yeah. De Gea was outstanding that Saturday. Man on the match, and rightly so. And I'll tell you something. I hope Newcastle fans watch Norwich's effort, watch the performance, and copy them. Because I'll tell you something now. Norwich will rip us a good one after yesterday's performance. Joe Linton's had a good game. ASM's now in product. Joe Linton's done well holding the ball up, breaking up, playing in possession, while Almiron is in a position where we need him to be creative, and he can't even do the basics. That's the thing. He needs to be dropped. Newcastle 8 to 11 on to be relegated to the Championship. Book is not really wrong, mate. Not really wrong. I'll tell you what, it'd be a lot worse than that on Thursday night, I can guarantee you. How many of them were coming down with COVID at Newcastle? I don't know, mate. If that's new news, that is not good. So do smash the likes up, subscribe if you're new, and see. I don't trust Man United. I think Newcastle will win. Bold statement, but Man United for me, I like a girl who cheated on this. I have trust issues, John. This is not a good Man United team, by the way. I mean, still going to get beat by the worst Man United team I've seen in years. Let's be real. I'm not going to lie. But the bottom line is, we just can't beat anybody at this moment. That squad needs to be ripped and have a new one, yeah? And people come at us and say, yeah, but he's going to come and join Newcastle United while we're fighting relegation. Yeah, they'll still come because we are a big club. If you come in and you keep us up, you become legends. You got to sell these people. You got to sell to these players. You know what I mean? You got to sell it to these players. Real talk. Yeah. So let's go on to the player ratings as well from Eddie Howe. I'm going to give him a 5 because I think he got Jamal Lewis wrong. Yeah. Plays 4-4-2. And he should never have played Lascelles. He shouldn't have done. Yeah. I could give him a 5 out of 10. But listen, he's got to put the team in the end of the day. And that's how it is. And on to the fans, I could give him a 10 out of 10, 100% 10 out of 10. Why? Because 3,500 people turned up, gave the all, only to be cheated by the players who just didn't want to deliver, sort of thing. Absolutely cheating. Do you know what I mean? And this is not a good Leicester team, by the way. Good individuals, not a great Leicester team. And they asked us a question. And guess what? We'd left the answers back at home. Joke. Got Ryan as well. Botman and David are common mates. If that is true, I'll take those two all day long. I'd take them all day long because I tell you what, Jonathan Deere is absolutely fantastic. He's got pace, he can play wide, he can play out front. Ryan, we love him for that, by the way. If that happens, get Johnny D. Johnny D. Should be Botman and Robin, or Botman and David. Yes. Did you see the start of the game? Newcastle leaving bus to station all wearing masks. And then Leicester players, with all their COVID issues, no players wearing masks turned up to the match. Nigel, didn't say that one, mate. If that's the truth, that is shocking. Absolutely poor. This country, man, we need to be safer. They're getting rid of they need money. They do need money, but I don't think they want to sell them what in the Champions League. But money talks at the end of the day, people. Can you tell us who you want to buy for the team? Maybe one video you can build a squad you would like to have, like a dream Newcastle. That's a good point. I might just do that, by the way. Do you know what I mean? I shan't do it yet, but if we stay up, that's one of the things I want to do in the summer. And I think that'd be fantastic. I'll do the combined 11 as well. I'm going to do the best players ever to play for Newcastle. So I would take that. So that's a good point, mate. I will do when we do the video, do it live as well. We have got to buy some decent players in January. We have the money. Just go out and invest in a transfer window, Tom. If that means spending £200 million, mate, do it. Just spend the money because I cannot trust these back four to keep us up. I can't trust this team to keep us up. And people saying keep the fifth. But we can see the 24 goals this season. Yeah, only on one game. Yeah, so that's 15 games, one win in 15. What will happen if it's like 2 wins in 30? What done? Sick of people sticking up for ASM. He hasn't been good, Matthew. Yeah, I'm still going to call out players as it is. I'm going to start calling them out. Yeah, and all the people like backing up average players. I'm not saying ASM is average, but it's playing like a 1 at the minute. Playing like a 1. And John, what if John Deere and Botman take time to adapt to the league? There are good players. They shouldn't need adapting. They should not need adapting. There are good players, but they need to. Hit the ground running, unfortunately, because we are in big trouble. Yeah. David, really going to leave a team playing knockout Champions League games for relegation battle? It depends how much money they're going to offer them, isn't it? We're going to have to pay a lot more money. Leo's asking 47 for David and 38 for Botman. Yeah. Pay the money. Just pay it. Do you know what I mean? Pay it now, get them bedded in, and then in the summer, if we keep up, then they'll be settled. Do you know what I mean? Pay the money. We're the richest club in the world, and money should be no object to them. Will you be going to any Champions League games? You bet I will, mate. You bet I will. Maybe in a couple of years' time, yeah? I've got a charity football match in the new year, so I'll put diving classes down a local pool. Hey, make sure you invite James Vanson, by the way, mate. He'll come, yeah? He'll definitely come. I'm dreading Thursday night. We'll get destroyed off Liverpool. Salah will probably score a hat-trick against us. I would be surprised. I don't bet against my team, but I'm sure people will put money on it. It's reasonable. Absolutely. I think that's reasonable price today. 47 and 30 ain't really a lot of money. Yeah? I'll be happy we've got David and Botman, but we need to go for experienced Premier League as well. That's very, very true. Drop Lascelles, bring back Fernandes in, play Botman alongside him, yeah? And then play Jonathan David up front, yeah, alongside Wilson. And I'll tell you what, that could be a team there. And by the way, Christoph Aja as well is not in the team at Brentford. Pontus Janssen, his contract is up at the end of the season. I still try to get him as well. We can see his 34 goals in 16 games. That's shocking. I'm not going to be clear now. We conceded 62 goals last season, 58 the season before that. Yeah, we conceded 40, I think it's something like 47 the season before that, and around 48. But I tell you something now, that is shocking. Not a single clean sheet all season. Matthew, we beat Burnley by a goal to nil, mate. So that's the only clean sheet we've got. That just goes to show about our defence. Our defence is absolutely shocking. Yeah, we have not signed a defender, right, for the last 3 seasons. Tells its own story, doesn't it? We're too loyal for these players. Too loyal. It needs ripping up. I'm sorry, I can't see Fernand's going to be here next summer. Fabian Schär won't be here next summer. So that's 2 defenders. And Kieran Clark will be on the way as well. We need to rip up the defence and start the whole thing again. And Eddie Howe's made it clear that he's going to get a couple of defenders in January. Yeah, he said that. Fabrizio Romano has said that Eddie Howe is not happy with the defence we've got at all. He's made his decision there. So there you go. So he's doing something about it, and he's doing something about it very, very quickly. Because I would. And I've got Foxy. If David leaves Lille now with relegation battle, that's a word for me. You would have to question this ambition. Clearly, we'll be owed for money. Do we want player mercenaries like that? The thing is, though, we need to do something about it very quickly, because I don't want mercenaries at my football club, yeah? But the guy's only 21 years old. But with the richest club in the world, money should be no problem at all, yeah? It is what it is. We're going to have to do something about this. If that means paying over the odds, we're going to have to do it, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? It's not ideal, but it needs must. If I'm honest, if you ask me to choose between Ashley Championship, I would pick Championship all day long. As to Nigel, forgot Burnley. Wake up, Matthew, man. We're up. Our two Jules, mate, I hope you're here. Saying a clean sheet against Burnley isn't anything special, is it? That's just a poor Burnley team, this. Very poor Burnley team. No, Foxy, he's seeing what the future will bring if he comes. He's still young. I mean, the Premier League is levels above the League One. Yeah, but Serie A is the best league in the world for me. Foxy is looking for the future. He knows Newcastle is going to be a big club in the future and wants to take his chance to be a part of it. Let's put it this way. If he scores a winning goal in the 95th minute to keep us up against Burnley, he'll be a club legend. I'm telling you, just for that. 21's good years. He'll be there long term. Our club will be attractive to any player who's under 25. Yeah, absolutely. We are big. Newcastle are a big club, right? And I know people say, oh, I'm not going to come to Newcastle to fight a relegation dogfight, yeah? But the bottom line is as well, I'm going to say it now, right? If Newcastle come calling for you and you turn us down, then we stay up. And then you turn around to say, oh, I want to come to Newcastle now. You're a fantastic club. Yeah. I'll tell you to F off. Yeah. You had your chance to come join us last season. Yeah. And now you decide to want to join us. No chance. It's like me going for a job, right? As a police officer. I say, I'm going to turn you down because I don't know what's going to happen. And then when it's sorted out, I turns out, look, I've changed my mind now. It'd be too late. No. It's like Unai Emery, right? He turned out Newcastle, right? If he turns out to say, I want to come to Newcastle, don't even mention his name. I don't want him here. He had his chance. And now he's blown it. Yeah? I don't want people like that. Don't want people like that at all whatsoever. Do slash the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe. And donations are open as well. That's your choice, by the way. For me, players play to win now. Not what could potentially happen in the next 5 years. Many clubs has a project with bags of money, like Malaga, Anchi. Look, Malaga are in the second division, apparently, in the Spanish league. Yeah, it didn't work for them. Anchi was bankrupt. Yeah, spent lots of money, bankrupt as well. I hope it doesn't happen to Newcastle United. I really hope it does not. If it stay up, of course, then David Deal would make sense. We need players coming in now, mate. Players coming in now, change the players, and they'll rock it up. We could finish mid-table. But I do not trust these players at all. Yeah? Scoring goals is a problem. Defending is a problem. A huge problem. Yeah? We got players who are past the sell-by date. Let's have it real. They're just not good enough. 2 to 3 years is nothing to play with superstars chasing silverware. Any youngsters has snatched at the chance. Totally agree. Bang. Crash. Bang. Wallop. Yes. There you go. Yeah. And check out Adam Pearson's channel, by the way. His channel is lit. Absolutely fantastic. Big Newcastle fan. And he's a full-time YouTuber. I love to be a full-time YouTuber. I might do that when I'm 55. So I'm home to retire from work till I'm 55. You just never know. That's 2.5 years' time. No, I look 50. I don't look 52. No way. I think we need 2 midfielders as well as 2 centre-backs as a striker. Yeah, we need to. We need to. Because at the end of the day, you keep us up, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. But, and I heard people saying that we lost the game because of the referee. Yeah, no, we lost the game because you've just not been good enough. You've just been shite. Defending is shite. Yeah? I'm not having that. So it is what it is. And, you know, got something come up. I'm on the Horseman show on tonight, 8 o'clock. Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Wednesday, I'm doing Fans Forum. Thursday with Bronwyn. She's coming on my channel for about 45 minutes before the watch along as well. So I'm going to be very busy. And it's good to be busy, by the way. And I've got tools as well. Our defence is too old and have a crap captain and no pace. This is the thing. We need players with a bit of pace at the back. That's what we need. We need them generally. It's a psychological as well. Other teams, they're in decent players. Correct. That's right. They're probably fullback as well. We need it. We need a whole new team. We need a serious overhaul. We have the money. It's time. It's the time that worries me. Nigel, we need to do it now, mate. David and Botman are permanent. The rest can be loans. Yep, happy with that. 52, really. Not looking to do over 22, Johnny Neal. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. And this is it. I mean, we've got 3 big games coming up in the next 2 weeks. And Liverpool, I'm dreading it. I'm dreading Liverpool. I'll be happy for a 2-1 defeat. Let's have a go at these. Let's have a go. We're going to get beat. I'm going to go. Cool. But I don't want to get beat by a whimper. I don't want to be defeated. Take the easy way out. Yeah? Young, fresh, hungry, ambitious youngsters that can compete in both leagues if needed. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah? We can get out of the bottom 3, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Yeah? Let's have it out there. Let's be real. And talking about trolls yesterday, social media as well. Yesterday, I sent out a tweet out saying, trust the process. Yeah, that's for the player side. Eddie Howe's my manager. But these players are just not doing it. I said, poor players need to be shot. And I had a couple of people told us to F off, yeah, F off, and don't know what you're talking about, yeah. That's social media all over, yeah. I'm starting blocking people, yeah, and I don't want to block people, but if people's going to get ratty with us, then I just block them. I just haven't got the time of day for trolls. Do you know what I mean? I need to get a permanent monitor. If I can get that, that'd be cool. Van der Beek on loan. I can't see him leaving now, Matthew. Can't see him leaving. Not sure I want to follow the game on Thursday, to be honest. It's going to be torture. You know what it is, right? There's going to be people waking up in Australia and New Zealand, right? People like Ross and Dean, both in New Zealand. Yeah? I can't tend to stay in bed. I just tend to go to work, do overtime. Save the hassle, man. But if you want to watch my channel, watch along, all well and good. But if you've got other things to do, you live in Singapore or the Asian countries or Japan, go to bed. Stay in bed. Because I don't want you to be tortured by this. Let us do the rowing. Let me do the stress, yeah? Let's do it. Ronaldo, Lingard, Dan Bacon, Loan, Tarkowski, Barrios, Belotti, Giammi, Sign, yeah. I tell you what, I take him. Barrios is quality. it'd be a lot of money from Senate because they're tough negotiation sort of thing. Tough place to get a price away. If you can't behave, go away. Hey, cheeky gets, always behave, my guy. Eddie Howe's trying to make a cake with stone ingredients and wouldn't rise to the occasion. That's a fair shout, that. I mean, Eddie Howe, those players that played yesterday has broken. One win for the last 5 games under his leadership, right? And these players need to look in the mirror and start fix up. If you don't fix up, yeah, you don't want to play for this club, get out, yeah? I know you got big money, yeah? You got players at Emerald Craft. He's on 58 grand a week. Yeah, not on the team. Ship him out in January. Yeah, you got Miguel Miron. He must be on £80,000 a week. Yeah, ship him out. Yeah, John Shelby. He's hot and cold. Yeah, I don't think Edge's going to get rid of him yet. But if a good offer comes in for him, I'll get him gone as well. Afternoon to you, Daniel. Hope you're okay, mate. Thanks for having us on last week, by the way. Jamie's doing amazing at Betty's as well. Been impressed. Did he used to play for Everton, by the way? I might be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that, but he's doing the business at the minute. But I can't see him lose. I can't see him leaving Betty's at this moment in time. I just can't. But he's doing good things there. So big up to him. And yeah, I've got to stay for another 5-10 minutes or so before I wrap up, by the way, because I know you've got things to do. I'm going to take a chillaxing time. I'll definitely be back at 8 o'clock for the Horseman Show. Our players are too comfy in these positions. I have no competition at all. And that's our biggest problem at the minute. That's from Truls, man. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I've been seeing, right? But you can't sell it on social media or you get ripped apart. Sorry, I say how it is. Had a busy morning. That's fair enough, Dan. It's good to be busy. I've been in the gym today. Had my lunch, doing this. I'm going to have a chillaxing afternoon. See Leicester. Italy and Spain have enough talent to rebuild our squad in January. Have they got Premiership experience though? That's the thing. But if you're quality like a Frank Kessie or Vjalovic coming in, yeah? If you keep us up, you become legends within 4 or 5 months, yeah? But what we don't want is another Andros Townsend whacking away if you get relegated, yeah? Simon, Jamie, great shout. Yeah, big up to you, my guy. Jamie, scores and that. And thing is, though, most Spanish players come to the Premier League and seem to struggle. That is the thing. Yeah. But if he comes in, if it's in, boom. That'd be fantastic. So only one person to come play for the shirt. And did anyone listen to Paul's channel today? Oh my God, he let rip again today. Yeah, the right go, a few people. ASM is one of them. Joe Willock, Lascelles. Yeah, no escaping. These names eventually not going to escape criticism. Simple as that. Great show, John. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much indeed, my guy. Appreciate that. And this is it. But I do a lot of projects now. I do like player ratings, press conference reactions. I do the match reactions. I do previews. I get fans coming on as well. Oh, and by the way, I'll be on Leicester Till I Die channel tonight as well, by the way. That's at 7 o'clock to 8:15, so I'll be there for that as well. So please join us for that and do follow his channel as well. You don't need Premier League experience to play in the Champions League. So quality players will slot straight in. But the problem is, though, playing in Champions League and playing for a relegation side is 2 different things. Are you up for the fight? Are you up for the fight when the tough gets going? That's another one got asked to Nigel. If I get those championship players, we are linked with Steve Cook, Jefferson Lerma, yeah? They're both playing in the Premier League before. Steve Cook can get in the team at this moment in time under Scott Parker, yeah? But we need someone who's going to come in and knows what the Premier League is all about. And if you can't do that, but we could be in big trouble. Indeed, you need to be fit and have a good football in brain. And Simon says, ASM struggling, but we need to get behind him instead of slating him like he's the reason why we are not lost. It's just about form. It happens. Disagree with Paul. The thing is, the opinions are great, yeah, but when was this last moment? What was this big moments in the last 5 games under Eddie? Yeah, When's the last assist he's done? What about how many goals has he since he scored against Brentford? You know, we're not slating him. We're just talking about the last few games. I mean, 2 players on him, right? And he gets tackled so easily. He plays on the left-hand side. One thing I noticed just goes across the box, yeah? He's been a bit predictable. And having a goal, he's a wonderful player on his day. But he has got to be consistent, yeah? And start playing as a team player and not being an individual, yeah? Even the fans are going mad as well, apparently. Brentford equaliser, yeah, but he needs to do more. I love him. I think on his day he's a wonderful player, but I've got to start calling people out. The truth has got to be spoken, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And I'm going to go at him, but I've got to speak the truth. As you need to learn to pass at the right times. There you go. But opinions are great, and that's what it's all about. We don't want to have an argument or anything like that. It's just a sensible adult conversation. That's all it is. But the opinions are great. Hop on in. So, like I said, I'm going to wrap up on this one, guys. And I've been there for just over 45 minutes and got 20 people watching live. Do slap the likes and do slap the subscribe button as well. I've now got 1,439 subscribers on my subscribers list. I want to get another 61 to make it 1,500. So I'm going to make it look great. And I did a clip yesterday on my match reaction, and I got 725 views on my channel. It's not even 24 hours yet, and I got some more people coming in. ASM needs to be dropped. Let him fight his spot. Then we'll see an improvement. He's too predictable at the minute for the opposition. 100% have to agree. ASM needs dropped along with Willock and Lascelles. That's from Stephen. And I want ASM to steer. He just needs to get his arse going at the minute. I agree. He needs great work putting it on a play for Joe Linton to win us the game and Brentford, but Joe Linton fell over. It happens. Thank you for coming on my channel last night, John. Daniel, my guy, thanks so much indeed. I really appreciate that. And I got Paul's rant was spot on, as always. Yeah, absolutely spot on. He was at the game yesterday, and he's not normally wrong. I mean, we all sometimes we're wrong, but on this video, I think it's pretty much bang on. Simple as that. And that's it is. People agree, people don't agree. And that's just how it is. You know, opinions are great. And it would be very boring if it's the same, if we all agree on the same thing, sort of thing. You two trolls and you two trolls as well. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up, by the way. Yeah, so tell us what you think of the player ratings. Am I right? And do leave a comment in the section down below, right? And do slap the likes, do subscribe. And but ASM gets criticised for other poor efforts when creating 3-4 chances a game, and Joel Linton gets praised as passing badly. Well, to be fair, Simon, Joel Linton's playing really well. I mean, he's getting better, yeah. I mean, he ain't going to be a wall beater like a Messi or Ronaldo, but what he's doing trying to do the basics right, and he is stepping up to the plate. But ASM, I'm not going to lie, he's had some poor games. Simple as that. It seems very biased, in my opinion, for some fans. Great show, John. Simon, thanks so much indeed, Megan. Do subscribe to my channel as well, by the way. Paul has the right to rant after travelling that distance to watch a collapsed team. Yeah, rightly so. Agree. So, listen, guys, going to wrap up. I'm going to get a bit of rest. We'll be back at 7 o'clock on Leicester to Our Diet channel. And at 8 o'clock, I should be on the World Sport TV for the Horseman Show. So do join us for that, for me, Billy, Bazza, and Paul. I think Bazza's at work, and it'll be PD Perlock. So check us out for that. And thanks for joining. And go and get yourself some lunch. Go and get yourself a drink. And I got some more as well, by the way. And that one, thank you very much indeed, bro. Thanks, Simon. I really appreciate that, man. And the more I get, the better. I need another 1,500. Thanks so much for joining, and have a fantastic afternoon. And until then, I'm out of here. Late as peeps, and watch what you're doing. Take care.